Hey guys, this is Vulcan Wolverine or Kyle. It is Monday, November, I think the 3rd or the 2nd. I think November 3rd. I'm not sure. I've made videos with my cameras. This is my new iPhone 5. I made a video with my iPhone 5 that was long, and I only got it out by luck. Because all my videos are being stopped on my computers, my mom's office computers, every computer in my parents' house. They're loading up all the way. They're being stopped on processing, which usually in the past they would still go out even though they didn't process. But recently I can't get a video out. I only got that other one through my last video, which was me in the backyard, the drone video early in the morning. Only got that out by luck because they stopped it on 99%, went back and uploaded it, and it processed. They didn't catch it quickly enough. So with this phone, I can upload to YouTube. Hopefully I'll be able to do that, but I have to make 15-minute videos. That's just for now. If I do want to make a longer video, what I'll do is I'll make sets of videos and just part 1, part 2, part 3. I might do it with this one, but this is kind of just testing it out. For me, y'all know that it's hell to have a 15-minute, time limit on it. It's going to be hard because I like to ramble. That's when I get my best stuff out. So I'm going to have to fix this or just prepare to have a bunch of small videos put out as part 1, part 2, part 3. I don't know if I'm going to make a part 2 to this. I just want to let y'all know that. The video I can't get out. It's like an hour long. It's about my new ELF detector on my iPhone 5. I show it in use, and I show that it can record values. You can email those values to yourself or other people. That's been very good. You can kind of detect which direction everything is coming from. But the only bad thing about it is that it is on a newer iPhone, so your stalkers are probably hacked into your phone and they can mess around with it. So they've already had times where they've deleted my recorded values. So I try and email them every day to my email address. So yeah, this is basically just a short video testing out the 15-minute thing, and then seeing if I can upload it to YouTube from this phone, because they've stopped me with all my computers and all my mom's office computers. We have a virus program, and they basically go in and disable its licensing so they can get in the back door of the computer. And they've hacked into like pretty much every computer that I am associated with, even if it's just like my mom's office computers, and she works for a charity. So yeah, so this is a huge program of labeling people as terrorists or whatever, and then they become gang stalked and hurt. I went to sleep at my parents' house the other night, and I woke up and I felt just like I could barely move. I was shaking. On the V2K, my attacker, he is ex-Army, and the Army is involved in this stuff really big time. And on the V2K, at this point, he's like, yeah, I'm going to kill him when he goes to sleep. I mean, he's totally serious. Like, he's not trying to scare me or anything. He's like, yeah, I'm going to kill him when he goes to sleep. So basically what my attackers, I think that they're doing is they let me get comfortable during the day, and then I'm like, okay, well, I can go to sleep. I'm pretty comfortable. And then they turn up the juice when I'm sleeping, which is so cowardly. I can't believe it. But with all the deception on top of deception on top of deception on top of deception, and kind of how they just anything that's not known that they're doing, they don't even act like it exists. I can believe it, with this program, I can believe it. It's just what I do want to do. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it in the 15-minute slices, but please go and look up the remote neural monitoring patent. That patent was accepted. I don't know the word for it. It was submitted, and then the patent was accepted in 1976. And this is remote neural monitoring, remotely affecting humans' brains with microwaves and other frequencies. And they had that made in 1976. Probably not in the form that it's being done to us from other homes, but if you can imagine, in 1976 they already had this technology, and now, look, it's, people who are, pretty low down. They're not low down like bad. They are bad, but like just people living next to you, they can get that technology and, really microwave into your brain. It is 3 weeks since I have verbally communicated with my attackers, thinking that, I think it's doing good, because I think that what happens is, I've been reading a lot more about this, and you are on a list. If you're being gang stalked, you are on a list. Some people have said that you're a danger or potential danger, you're crazy, or you need to be monitored, so you're put on a list. People do get taken off the list, though. I don't think with my case and a lot of people they'll ever be taken off the list, because my attacker is ex-military. He has contacts. He can always just say I'm dangerous. He can use anything, to keep me on that list. But some people, you might be able to. I think that me not verbally communicating with them is a danger to him keeping this going, because he's trying to get reactions all the time. He's trying to dig deeper with the remote neural monitoring. They did remote neural monitoring before I stopped talking to him, but I have been focusing on it more, and they have been focusing on it more. And it is horrifying. It's horrifying technology. It's like basically reading the patent, and I'm going to go ahead and just read it out, and like trying to explain it to myself and to y'all, because it's like it's very general statements about the technology, and it doesn't explain like it'll say on the target or the product. I think it calls whatever it's being used on the product. But basically, so they can microwave a visual from your visual cortex. They put it out on a screen, and then they can take that visual and then turn it back into a frequency and direct it right back into your brain. So what they've been doing to me is, if my imagination gets a little bit too out of order, like say I'm watching The Walking Dead, or I have an image from the past that's messed up or something that flashes through my visual cortex, they will then get that visual on there. They'll be like, look, see, he's crazy, blah blah, because they'll react to it. They react to visuals and words. And I know this is, I guess I'll do the disclaimer again, but I don't care. Is that I know people will think, whatever, he's schizophrenic, blah 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 blah. Look it up. The patents for this technology exist. People are using it on target individuals. It's really serious stuff, because they can affect your emotions. They can affect, they can actually, the stuff that they're getting from your visual cortex, they can put it right back. They turn it into a frequency, and they jam it right back in your brain. So if I see something that I'm like, ooh, I don't like that image, and it's from me, like, they will just keep putting it back. They'll keep putting it back, and they've done that all day long with an image that I thought of this morning when I woke up. That was something I saw on the internet that was just a gruesome image, and they've been doing it all day long, back into my head, to show like, oh, look, he's crazy, because they've got to, even though they're lying about it, and sometimes they're with the dream manipulation and stuff like that, they're using images that aren't even your own. They've got to justify to people around them and everything, like, oh, this guy's dangerous, or this guy could do something, or something, just some lie, so they can keep murdering you. They're murdering me in my sleep. They're hurting my family financially. The guy knows it, but he just wants to keep justifying it. I think a lot of these people really, they are so not inclined to think right, that they really do think with the remote neural monitoring they really can be thought police, which is ridiculous, because we all have imaginations and memories. They run into each other, but they're gonna, like, even if they don't believe that, they'll try and make something up. They'll try and make it look like something. Although I don't think they can, like something that, a microwave image from your visual cortex, I don't know how many people they can show that to. Nor do I really care because I haven't done anything wrong, but it does kind of, the way this guy is scary and the way that he wants to destroy me and my family, like he's really hurting us. It does, like, I'm like, what can he do with this? Who can he lie to with this? But, if you're not guilty of anything, like, and I'm not going to go through my small crime, which I say on every video. I'm done justifying that. I haven't done it in like more than half a year. My small crime was smoking weed, which is, it's not even a crime compared to what these people are doing. It's nothing even to talk about. But anyway, I digress. And see, that's why 15 minutes is just no good. But I'm going to keep making videos. Like, they've stopped me from putting my long ones out, uploading them onto computers. I'm going to try and do it with this phone. I don't know. This is my test video kind of for that. And just I'm going to keep putting information out there. Apparently it's dangerous because they're trying to stop it hardcore. So apparently I want to do it a lot. Not apparently. I really want to get a lot of information out there. Been reading up on this, and it is very pervasive in our society. Americans don't know about it, yet people think it's justified because certain agencies have rolled out programs that haven't been passed by the Senate or the House of Representatives. They haven't been passed into laws. It's pretty much warrantless, unaccountable testing of technology. Putting people on lists. I mean, it's exactly what happened with the Nazi Stasi programs and the communist programs, like in North Korea. It's exactly like that, just with better technology, where they can really make the victim or the person put on the list look crazy. Because I know I do look crazy talking about this stuff. It's serious though, and I want everybody who's not a target individual, who hasn't had activity or hasn't been attacked by this stuff, to really research it. Don't just say, hey, you're crazy and they're a bunch of crazies. This stuff's coming to us all. With the frequencies that they're using, the microwaves and the RF frequencies, they affect moods, and they can do even more than that. And plus they can use ELF and EHF to hurt the body and constantly push radiation into the body. So with all these electromagnetic frequencies, there is just a plethora of things that they can do to all of us through many delivery systems. So we need to be aware. It doesn't matter to me. I know that if my parents saw this video, they'd be like, we need to get him back into a place. I know that because they have no experience with this. And they know, this is what my parents think. He believes that it's true. Like, it's good enough for us that he believes it's happening. That's nice. My parents are good and I love them. They help me and I have no problem with them at all, but it really is happening, so I do not care. I do not care. I am kind of scared because these people do have a lot of pull in society. There's no accountability, so it comes as like, oh, we're surveilling that person, and then when nobody gets caught or held accountable, then it turns into, well, I'm going to kill that guy when he goes to sleep. I've heard him say that over V2K. I've heard them use military terms that I have no idea. I've never heard before, like torch him and stuff like that, where it couldn't have been in my mind. It couldn't have come from anything. I've never seen it in a movie. Torch him. So I mean, and I'm always preaching to the choir. I know that target individuals know this stuff is happening, but I really do want to reach other people too. We're at 14 minutes, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up pretty quick. God bless you all out there. This is just a test video. I'm probably going to do part 1, part 2, part 3 of something that what I do want to really talk about, but this is just kind of to test out, me uploading shorter videos. Maybe some of y'all will like that, but I'm still going to try and find a way to upload my longer videos. All right, we're at like 14:30, so I'm going to go ahead and end it, but I hope all y'all are doing all right out there. Check out my video where I got a good shot of a drone early in the morning. It was kind of a call to anybody in agencies who really cares about America, because there's lots of them out there. We can't give up on those people. Like, they don't give up on us. I'm sure people are fighting this all the way. There are civil rights organizations. There are people fighting for us, and we're fighting for each other. So don't give up. Don't say nobody believes me. All right, I will talk to y'all.